All right, so I just finished, and I mean just finished, Devilman Crybaby, and I don't even know what to say about this. I knew nothing about this show going in. I heard about it from a friend back in grad school, and he had recommended it, saying he absolutely adores this show, he loves it, but warned me I have to get past the beginning. I'm probably not going to like the beginning, and it's the ending specifically that I love. So if I'm watching it, he made me promise commit to watch the entire thing. And I'm like, all right, fine. And I'm so happy he made me do that because I probably would have dropped this after a couple episodes being like, you know what? Not my vibe. Not my vibe. This is a complete, like, what I imagine an acid trip will be on. Just colorful stuff, distortion, and then you go into absolute crazy madness. This is 10 episodes long. If you removed all the scenes of sex and sexual violence, that not assault, then we probably could have lost like 4 episodes. Like the first couple episodes is just insane situations, shock value, gruesome gore, disturbing. I can't believe this is shown. And I'm like, all right, I do appreciate when a show commits to the vibe, though. So it had that theme going through. It stuck to it. I'm like, I appreciate the commitment to the vibe. It wasn't a one-off or only used as a shock moment. It is the series. I'm like, okay, cool, cool. Overall, I loved this so much. The ending is completely worth it. 1,000% recommend. But be warned that the vibe you get from the beginning is carrying through to the entire show. There is a tonal shift around episode 7, give or take, that is kind of abrupt, and you get more plot stuff. But I'm like, oh god, this is good. This is good. I recommend going in blind. You have the main character who is possessed by a devil, but he overcomes it, so keeps his human heart, so now he's a devil man. And his best friend from childhood is using him to fight other devils and show the world that devils are real. He says to protect them from actual devils. So become a devil to fight devils. And that is literally all you need to know going in. Go in blind for the rest. All right, I'm going to be talking spoilers because I need to talk about the ending with people because, oh my god, it was good. So you have the main character, Akira, who has become Devilman, and his best friend, Ryu. They are, like I said, fighting devils, but then Ryu betrays him. And it turns out this man is Satan. Satan, Lucifer, but he didn't know he was Satan, and near the end he gets his memories back, and he's on the devil's side, and he's planning to wipe out humanity, and we have a full-out war. You have, it's too quick for my personal taste, from track and field, school times, casually fighting devils, to, oh, devils are real, humanity knows, all-out war, people are killing each other. So while I don't doubt the paranoia, mass hysteria, and everything that would happen very quickly when people realize that devils are real, but to go immediately to tanks and shooting people in the street and no one trusting each other, I would have wanted at least one episode of people going, oh, I'm not going to open my door because I'm scared, or I'm going to stay inside, compared to running outside with a machine gun saying, I'm going to kill everybody because I know you're all devils and I'm the only human left. Little bit too quick for my personal taste, but probably not inaccurate also. This series is absolutely heartbreaking in a couple key moments. The one being, so I'm so happy it did it. Like, this show committed to its brutality. Akira is staying with like a family friends group home, family friend's home, just because his parents were doctors overseas. So he's staying with them, and what's her name? Miki? Miki Makamura, yeah, something like that. So she's semi-famous track star as well, and he is absolutely in love with her. So we'll start with tragedy number 1. Her little brother gets turned into a devil, and the mother takes the son and runs away trying to protect the family. Father goes to try to find his wife and child and leaves Miki with Akira to stay home while the world is going to hell. Tanks in the streets, machine guns, everyone's getting brutalized and killed. He's looking for his family. Finds them, and only to see his son, having transformed fully into a devil, eating his wife. the son's mother. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. So, seen it coming, but still the show commits to it. Father then pulls out a gun and wants to shoot his child, who is in devil form, but he can't bring himself to do it because he sees that his son is crying after just killing his mother and eating her. And he's just like, he's still my son, I can't do it, I can't do it. Then the police, military show up, and they're screaming, saying there's a devil inside, and the father's trying to protect his son, saying, no, you don't understand, he didn't mean this isn't right, this is my family, this is my wife and child, don't do this. Everyone gets massacred. Father, son, everyone. Military kills them all. And I'm just like, damn. So now we're full-blown war. Devilman's trying to save everyone. He's doing a lot of it through empathy. He cries for other people, not himself. A little heavy-handed in my opinion, but that's okay. I'm pushing past that. We get my favorite scene. So earlier, you had Miki protecting kind of like a rap gang who were unfairly targeted by police earlier in the series and probably were end up going to get shot because of police violence. But she calms everyone down and says, hey, you have to listen to each other. You can't just assume and stereotype people. So they're very happy that she stood up for them. So they're kind of friends now, sort of. They eventually end up at her house and keeping an eye on her while Devilman's away. And the mob comes. And they are doing everything they can to protect her. The earring, the leader of the group gives her, saying it brings good luck and protection. It was so, so sweet. And I'm like, okay, they're on the run because she stood up for Devilmen, the group of people who are devils with human hearts. And because of that, people start calling her a witch, and they want to kill her. So they have to flee the house, and they're trying to get away. And at one point, you think that they have, but one of the members of the group has betrayed them to the mob, and the next thing you know, they are all slaughtered. Her head is on a stick outside the house, everything on fire, and body parts on pikes everywhere throughout the house, and the Devilman shows up and he's just crying his heart out. They killed his love interest. They killed his girlfriend. And I could not believe that they actually went there. It was, oh my god, it was incredible. If I were to make a complaint, you have little moments throughout the series where you're just going about the daily life, you're hanging out with friends, yada yada, your neighbor walks by and you say hi to them, you're watering the flowers, and you do have a moment where the girl who waters the flowers has a whole thing going on herself, so she stops that and like all the flowers die, so that's good. But I would have liked more little moments with the neighbors and the everyday civilians that they're seeing every single day, so that when they join the mob and attack her, it's like, what you just borrowed a cup of sugar from them the other day, and now you want them killed. I'm like, I would want little more moments of them interacting with the people who would one day kill them. Oh my god, I really love that scene. And then, so, Devilman Akira has, Akira, something like that. Words are hard. Names are hard. I hate names. Goes to fight Ryu, who is Satan. And all-out war is happening. So you're thinking that, okay, well, the good guy's gonna win and he'll be sad. But yeah, what can you do? The fight happens. They both wash up on a beach. We get flashbacks of their friendship back when Ryu didn't have his memories of Satan and he was just a normal kid. And Akira was like crying for him and for stray cats and people who are weaker for them, and he's getting very much attached to them, and they're become friends and everything that they've been through in their life, and he's just saying, I gave you the body of the strongest devil so we could rule together, or we could live together among devils here on Earth. Humans have been wiped out. There's nothing left. Just like, come stay by my side. And then it pans out, and Akira is dead. Cut in half. The devil has won. And I'm like, oh crap. Humanity has been destroyed at this point. There is no one left. And he's realizing for the first time the devil is grieving. He's never felt love and grief before, so he doesn't know what it's like to lose someone he cares about, and now he's just killed his best friend. They're probably in love. And that's when God comes down, strikes the earth, everything is obliterated, this cycle will happen again, and it's implied that this has all happened before. The devil continues to be born on earth, attack, destroy the planets, God starts everything fresh, repeat. But this, again, is the first time that he's actually felt grief, so maybe now when the cycle starts up again, it might actually be different this time. And I love that. It is so good. I love the ending of this so much. Obviously, you have so much more in terms of the ideas of humans being the real monsters and mass hysteria and paranoia. There's talk about humans being the like apex predator. There's nothing keeping them in check. Well, that's where the devils come in, and humans are only strong because of their weapons and everything about them. It's not like they're the fastest or the strongest. We need the intelligence and the brains and technology and war and fighting. And oh my god, there's so much going on. I wish we didn't spend like 6 episodes of track and field and random sex scenes and orgies and everything like that. But at the same time, this series wouldn't be this series without those scenes. I needed it to be longer. I needed another like 10 episodes. I need another season of this. But it was so good. Even the track and field, like that came into play with my favorite scene with the trying to run on the beach and survive, and then the massacre at the house. Oh, I don't know if I have any genuine complaints. Like, I love when a series commits to a vibe. It's not my vibe, but it's a vibe. And it committed to that the entire way through. I love the philosophy of it. I love the characters. I love the violence. I loved everything. It was so good. I only loved the beginning upon reflection after finishing it, though. So again, do not judge me if you haven't gone straight to the series, or to the series end. And even if you watch the entire thing and you don't think the ending made up for the beginning, I completely understand. I completely understand. But I do recommend this one so much, and I love it. All right, that's all I got. Talk to you later. Bye.